Hello guys, it's time to make the endgame tier list now. Uh, we're gonna start things with the blue chest. Let's go. Ah, guess fine. Okay, so endgame, in my opinion, starts at Torment to 8. Uh, I'm gonna separate the list into like two little categories, I guess. Getting to endgame and just being in endgame, right? Because like when you reach 3-9, there is no more pushing, so other things become viable. Uh, but yeah, first things first, Ranger. As you can see in the bottom of my screen, I just solo clear 3-9 with Ranger. It is Torment 3-9, highest stage. She's very fast, very good clear, very good to get there. So maybe I'll add getting to 3-9. Uh, yeah. Ranger definitely great. You can just play her solo and get there. Like no problem. That's how I did that. I was only using priest and knight for boss cheese, which can help her a lot. That's why I'm gonna put them 8 here. Let me delete the row. Sorry. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, like that. They're fine to choose bosses, because bosses might be a little problematic when doing solo push with Ranger. Uh, and yeah, I will go over stats too. So basically, I just go full DPS on my Ranger, and the movement speed, 1 life leech. As I'll level up, I'll add some elemental dodge chance, just to top it off with some dodge. Or the other option is just area of effect damage. It will only affect our piercing arrow, but you know, damage is damage. So why not? I'm not sure yet. I'm pretty much immortal anyway. I will showcase that build in another video as well. I wanna make like dedicated guides too for each hero. I'm not building every one of them, but like I just know what works, right? Sitting on a Discord chatting all day. Yeah, so that's for the Ranger. Knight and Priest for the boss, this doesn't really matter, honestly. Oh shit. Let me just get that out of the way, because we're not gonna use Sanctuary for the cheese. We're gonna use Resurrection. Yeah. Is she res capped now? Let me see. Yeah, I wanna add your all elemental resistance until she's res capped. Take 4 points only. Yeah, we just go pure defensives and cooldown. I mean, I got some static damage here, which should be subtracted by now. Can I take it away? Yes, I would rather have 10 armor, I guess. You can also play priest DPS, which is very strong. But the build doesn't change much, honestly. You mainly focus on defensives anyway, you want cooldown anyway. But you just change Resurrection for Wrath of Heaven, and then you need some Life Leech. Like one line is more than enough. You can deal some pretty good damage. But yeah, I don't do that personally. I don't need to. I just play Ranger, you know. So yeah, it's just free clears. Uh, for the knight, uh, same thing. Pure tankiness can take away. I don't care though. They are there just to use ages, and priest is here to blast ranger and resurrect him. So it doesn't really matter what you have. They can die one hit. That's no problem. Just put your skills down and die. For Ranger, for the boss chase, you should swap Piercing Arrow for Swift Search and go Rapid Fire Swift Search. It will yield more DPS for single target. I think that's just the best trio to get 239. Honestly, maybe I'll show you how it works. I haven't cleared the 310 yet. I haven't tried, but I mean we can check it out right now. Why not? Let me take away some points. I'm gonna swap it a little bit like that. And I'll add, well, let's see Solo Ranger first. See instead that. And with Knight and Priest, with those skills, it was close. Yeah, got it. No problem. She just revives him and the Knight puts down the shield, so it's just a very easy way to cheese bosses. It can work with Sorcerer, Hunter, probably even Slayer though, because why not? Yeah, this is just how I do bosses with my Ranger. Very easy. Just respect for the Swift Search and that's basically it. With adding the Priest and Knight. Let's see the drop for the video. Nice. Some crafting mats. Yeah, it's good. Ah, I didn't equip it back. Okay, so let's go back to the list now. As you can see, Ranger capable of clearing the game with just a little bit of help of gearless Priest and Knight. I mean, they had some gear, but it doesn't matter because they die with one hit, right? Okay, Hunter. Hunter, I think is second best DPS to do that. She have some good damage too. Also, auto attack based cooldowns. She's good. Let me see what I got on her. I play her like this. Usually people they play charge trap, but I don't really like that skill. She puts it on the ground and it just lays there, explode when you're already on the next mob pack. So I prefer Frostbolt and Explosive Bolt. No elemental damage at all, just scaling crit, scaling KD, scaling projectile damage because it scales all of the damages at the same time. Because like this is a projectile, this is a projectile, her auto attacks are projectiles. So with just AD, which increases your skills damage too, because these percentages that are set on the skill are calculated based on your attack damage. So by scaling crit, attack damage, and just projectile damage, you scale all of your damage sources and not only one of the skills that you're using. If you think of using the unique enchant for the explosive bolt, it's fucked up. It doesn't work. It's bugged. It doesn't have the cooldown, but reduces your damage by like 90%. So it's not worth it until they fix it. When they fix it, it's gonna be very strong. But right now, it's just bugged. Yeah, next up, Slayer. Slayer needs very big investment just to clear that. But I'm not sure who's better, Sork or Slayer, honestly. They both are pretty bad. Like, why would you play them if there are just better options? Like Hunter and Ranger are just so much better. Fun fact, like Slayer and Sork can deal the most amount of damage in the game, but you don't need that much damage. That's the thing. Like, utility matters more than just brainlessly dealing the most amount of damage. Maybe if they release another difficulty or something, but right now it's just not worth it at all. So yeah, I prefer utility over damage, which doesn't matter. So I think I'll put them both in C a little bit under the hunter. Knight is there only just to cheese the bosses, right? So like I feel kind of bad about putting them in C, but I think for getting to 3-9, I think that's just how it is, man. Like Ranger or Hunter plus these two for boss cheese is just so much cheaper because you have to build only damage on these two. And like Sorcerer needs a tank. He cannot solo. He needs tank, so you need to build Sork and tank on top of that. And for Slayer, you just need to focus both on damage and his defenses. While on Ranger and Hunter, you can just go damage. So it's much easier to get to 3-9 with Ranger and Hunter. And Priest with Knight, they allow to cheese bosses. So that's why they are in A tier. Yeah, so let's go with endgame farming now. Oh, wait, I will show you. The trees that I'm using for Slayer and Sorg, they are not very high level though. But I think like the crushing blow with the bloodlust will yield the most amount of damage, and it's also quick damage. Just because when you wanna play axe spin, you need to focus on too many stats, like you need to have skill duration, you need to have cooldown, you need to have AD, you need to have some cast speed, you need to have some crits, right? You need to have some leech, you need to have defensives, like you need everything, like literally anything, everything. So it's, I mean, if you get the budget, right? If you get the budget, if you swipe for cosmic gear and the best inscriptions like T10, uh, decoration lines and shit, like okay, then Slayer, OP. But if you play the game normally, you cannot just focus on that many stats at once because it's just very ineffective. But yeah, I would probably go crushing blow and the bloodlust if you really want to. And for the Sork, I still think the best is Snowstorm and Ice Orb. Fireball and Meteor Strike are fine as well, but Ice Orb and Snowstorm provides extra layer of defensive for your whole team. So actually, just because of that extra layer of support, I will put him in front of the Slayer. Yeah. It's just because he slows, right? So it's easier for Priest and Knight to live. But other than that, yeah, I wouldn't recommend Sorcerer. Just there are better options. And also, we want to focus on elemental damage. You want to focus on cooldown. You want to focus on area of effect. If you don't have a shit ton of area of effect, like Sork can't touch mobs with Ranger in team, so you need to focus on area of effect too. So he has pretty big number of stat that he needs to focus as well. But yeah, let's go to farming. I'll just move everyone to see right now. And yeah, for farming in 3-9, let's say you just finish the game and you just now wanna chill farm. So there is the build that I'm doing, just solo ranger. It allows her to clear very fast. I'm at 218 seconds. It's not that great yet. Can go like 150 would be very great. But yeah, I'm slowly getting there. I still get like level 40 helmet and shit. There's some lines to min max, also legendary off and legendary accessories. So I still got a lot of room for improvement. Uh, yeah, this is just like the cheapest build you can make for farming like 3-9 efficiently. There are unique level 15 shoes, which grant you movement speed, because like movement speed in this game works. Uh, like you move faster during the wave, but also in between waves, when you see I run super fast in between waves too, it, movement speed works like in between waves. It works that the slowest hero in your formation, the game takes his movement speed, and this is your movement speed in between waves. So by playing solo Ranger, and Ranger is the fastest character in the game, so by playing solo Ranger, you can just get a lot of movement speed and clear very fast. And there are boots, Arcana level 15, that can bypass this, because if you equip them on anyone from your team, it makes the wave time of the movement speed your fastest hero, not the slowest. So it can bypass it, and then you can actually farm with more people in party. But you still need Ranger for that, right? Because he's the fastest. But yeah, the boots can bypass this, and without the boots, I wouldn't farm as 3 people in team. It's just much slower. He's doing well. Yeah. So if you don't have the boots, I would just play Ranger just once more, just to confirm. If you don't have the boots, just Ranger. So if you get the boots, you can add on Priest with Blessing of Might and Wrath of Heaven. Some life leech, some lightning damage, of course, HP stacking. You can add Hunter, which probably would be the holder of the boots. Because you don't want the boots on Ranger, you don't want them on Priest, just because Ranger needs movement speed and like higher base items have more movement speed, right? I think that those level 15 boots only grant like 40 movement speed, so. And priest needs defenses of boots, so yeah, probably hunter would be the holder. You could also run sorcerer with this, but sorcerer's damage is too slow. Mm. I will put him A tier too, because you can get a shit ton of area effect and then he might hit the mob sometimes, so yeah, I will put him A tier too, just because of huge AoE, big damage chunks. With the boots, he would be the holder as well, so with these boots, Sork would be pretty good. And next up, Knight useless. Don't play Knight, like never, for farming. And Slayer, I think, would be B tier with the skills that I've shown before, like the crushing blow and bloodlust. He will do fine. Maybe you could, if you get enough damage to one-shot enemies without bloodlust, you can go with slam jump and get a little bit faster. And yeah, don't play Knight. Slayer is very expensive. Priest is fine. Hunter's fine. Dark is like on the border right here because he slowly deals damage. I mean, like it is burst, but it takes a long time for him to wind up. So yeah, I think that's it. I will make some guides for all the heroes, specifically too, going over stats, which you should focus, decorations and shit. I'll put them out one by one, probably on 10, probably every day, I guess. Why not? I will try to at least. Might miss 1 or 2 days. And yeah, just to mention, as always, I'm making an idle game. It's gonna be tower defense game with incremental progression, some gacha elements, zero microtransactions, pixel art graphics. Steam page is gonna be available soon. And yeah, thanks for watching. Take care, guys.